Let me try that again. I didn't mean Final Clash Trial. I meant the 4th Clash Trial. Your votes will determine the results. And after a certain number of debates and ruling, you will cast your votes for who done it. If you guess right, I'll punish every. If you guess wrong, I will punish everyone besides the blackened. But if you guess right, everyone besides the blackened will no. Bleh. If you guess wrong, everyone but the blackened will receive punishment. But if you guess right, I'll punish everyone. I will punish only the blackened. All right, you get it? Yep, we get it. All right, start your debate. Okay, we should first discuss who our suspects are, which are has to be them. The only possible suspects are Gengar, Shadow, Sonic, and Freddy. Because me, Iron Man, and Koopa found the body, which means we're cleared. And Squirrel's have to clear because he's dead. So, how do we narrow it down more? That's the hard part. None of you have a solid alibi. The only possible ones I can think of that have an alibi are these two for fighting half the time. But even we can't clear him from a murder. I can vouch for him. He did not commit the murder. But I do think he is something else. I can vouch for this faker as well. He's not the murderer. I can also vouch, I saw them fight pretty much the entire time. They started arguing and they started fighting. That was like half an hour before the murder happened. So you told me those two fought for an hour and a half. Yeah, before we broke it up, yeah, they fought for about an hour and a half. So I guess you two are cleared, which just leaves you as a possible murderer and you as a possible murderer. I want to pray it's this guy who's the murderer, but I can't clear you, my friend. Please give me something to clear you. I'm sorry, bro. I got nothing. I have nothing that I could say that would make you believe I'm not the murderer. You know I've never been a lying type. I believe you. Let's just catch it once now. I'm just joking. Please don't bet our lives on this joke. Yeah, my bad. Now we gotta figure out a way to confirm that you or Freddy are the murderer. But unfortunately, I have nothing to confirm either one of you is guilty or not guilty. I'm trying to think here. Who could be the possible murderer? But how do we know you're not lying, Sonic the Hedgehog? What do you mean by that? Get back to your spot now. No. What do you mean by that? What if you paid him to lie? You know what? Let's fight. Whoa. A little testy right now, aren't we, Sonic? Shut up and fight me. What makes you think I'm the murderer? I are 2 people vouched that I started fighting a half an hour before the dead body, before the murderer was killed. But you could have faked it. Knowing you could have killed him an hour early. You could have killed him 30 minutes before you fought. It said an hour. Didn't say exactly what hour. It's obviously the hour that we found him. Since we found him at 1 o'clock, he was murdered at 11. How'd you not know that? I'm sorry, but I'm not the murderer. I'm lost then. Who the possible murderer could be. If he was murdered at 11, then what does that exactly do for us? Wait. It's not gonna murder. Then it could be you, Shadow. Let's fight. Wait, what? Ugh. You're getting pretty desperate to pray your friend's not the murderer, my friend. No, shut up. You're definitely the murderer. Let's fight. Definitely not. Same thing that Sonic said. I fought him for an hour and a half. From 10:30 to 1 o'clock. Wait. Doesn't add up. You fought for an hour after the murder occurred. And how could you fight for 10:30? How could you have fought from 10:30 to 1? That is, from 10:30 to 11:30 is an hour. From 11 to 12:30 is 2. That's 2.5 hours of fighting. That's a whole extra hour longer than what you said. I meant I fought him. The murder happened at 11. Not 11. Happened at 12. We from 11:30 to 1. But how can we confirm that? Even Sonic said you fought from 10:30. Or the murder happened at 10. It's a 2-hour lie. How are you so stupid? He obviously misspoke as well. Get through your head. Me and Sonic aren't the murderers. Besides, we were knocked out. How could we do anything? Besides, you have no evidence to confirm our murder. We fought for an hour and a half. Everybody saw it. So get through your head. Either Gengar or your friend Freddy are the murderers. Right. It's confirmed. I know who the murderer is. Wait, you do? Yeah. The murderer has to be you. Has to be you. Freddy, the ultimate pizza mascot. What? But how? A few things led to it. After losing twice to Sonic and him, I knew without a doubt it was you. 1. Gengar can't lift things that well. He can only use his mind, and I checked his move list. He doesn't have the move psychic on his move list, nor can he learn it. Actually, I don't know if you can learn it, but it's not one of your move lists. His move list is Shadow Ball, Quick Shadow Ball, Tackle, Hex, and that one move I forgot to pronounce. No psychic on him. And two, if you think about it, it makes a lot of sense. $1 million. What'd you need $1 million for but to fix up your franchise? You're right. This is the truth of the case. After us three left to head back inside after investigating, 5 people stayed behind outside. And after I realized that nobody was with me, that everyone else was already outside still, I went to look for them. The murderer took his opportunity to move. While Iron Man was feeling his feelings, and the other two were fighting, he met with Squirtle. And after talking to him in here, hit him a few times in the back, then used his raw, muscly power to crush Squirtle to death. Gripping each one of the pillars, he slowly started to flatten Squirtle until a pancake was left. As he grabbed, as he just kept grabbing more pillars to crush Squirtle, this is inevitably what he looked like. Then the murderer left. Poor Squirtle like that. After that, he sat down on the sun, pretending to have just chilled there. The murderer had to have been you, Freddy, the ultimate pizza mascot. And that is the truth of this case. Hot, hayat, ha! You really think I'm the murderer? Really? Yes, I do. But, what? Where's the evidence that I'm the murderer? There are 3 pieces of evidence. 1, you had a clear alibi. While everyone else was distracted with their own feelings or emotions, you took the advantage to lure Squirtle in. And with your connections as him as a friend, you knew he would come with you willingly, not worry for his own life. You used your selfish greed to take my friend's life. And that with that $1 million on the line. Your greediness for trying to rebuild your freaking pizzeria. You took the life of Squirtle, the ultimate swimmer, for your own selfish, greedy ambitions. You disgust me. Now give it up. You're definitely the murderer of Squirtle, the ultimate swimmer. You know what? And I did do it. Of course I fucking did it. He was the most gullible piece of shit I've ever seen in my fucking life. It was so easy to kill him. He didn't have a single shred of guilt or doubt that I was gonna kill him. He just went along with anything I said and did. What an idiot, going along with someone who could possibly be the murderer. What a retard. It was so easy to kill him too. All I do is lead him to the shed, him on the back of the fucking head, and then just start dropping those pillars on him. It was so easy. I would have gotten away with it too if you hadn't been such a meddling piece of shit and let me kill him. But why? Why? What do you mean, why? Do you want to kill somebody and get $1 million for it? Easiest thing I ever could have done. I asked Monokuma, is that $1 million still for grabs? And he said, yes, it is. So I put my plan into action. After he revealed the shed, and we went in there, I knew exactly what I was going to do. After you, Gengar and Koopa left, and we started fighting half an hour later, and he was too busy doing his own motions. I knew I'd be able to kill him. So before Squirtle left, I called him over. Hey Squirtle, come over with me? Hey Squirtle, you come over with me for a sec? And he said yeah without a single bit of hesitation. After we went in, I had him go first. I bashed his head with my arm. And after that, I crushed him with my pillars. It was such an easy murder, too. Go ahead and end it already. I have no regrets. This is what's just coming to you. Monokuma! Let's do it! Alright! Did you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? Boo-hoo! And your choice was correct! The blacking behind the murder of Squirtle, the ultimate swimmer, is Freddy, the ultimate pizza mascot! Now let's get started. It's punishment time! Man, murder always gives me a rush. Well, it's time for y'all to leave my courtroom. So get the fuck out. As we all walked out of his courtroom. Is Koopa, Iron Man, Shadow, Sonic, Gengar, and even as I walked out, we all knew what was gonna happen next. And we were all completely helpless to stop it. Danganronpa.